All right, abusia yincha on yes so e mo akwa ban fa we emre channel so abusia fo ha e da so aye be media giche be so wase ene da edi kan wani twa channel so abusia be so wase be subscribe like na wabo aso ahema for person be tie no enya bi ati na eye Samuel Hunto na ba abonten e de nsem bi e da ba betwa e fa ye papa chairman atwibosi akon yes eye chairman Wontumi me na waka nsem e de ache no che ne semu a so bi be ye bone na so bi be fa o manager pade akofo eye plea bargain na enya chema Wontumi na menum ye no se ya wa ese chema Wontumi e che se sesi am no we kasai chema Wontumi ehye nsewam prison na enya asempto sesi osanso e court another case eda ho eye EXIM Bank loan fraud ho abusua ho ensem ababetodwa se eyade attorney general ene eye chema Wontumi lawyers etinase a loan of a year about 30 million abusua plea bargain no ne omo ede ekono attorney general say sika no isa na Samuel Hunto akansem obi ensemani we de ma mekasa wa ma mekasa enye tete pesa ya yeko na yeti ensem ode atopia ene ensem a abusua edisansem we echi na se wi abode ase be che ya adwen e wo ye comment section ha e da so aye be media gichi be so a so wani boy channel so na see video so ne die kwan so eno abomodi aso be like e de amaye bomodi aso be like e de amaye be media ne die kwan so esrem aya no abomodi amaye like baako moma yintie ensem Samuel Hunto e de atodwa e masisi a yedase
sabo bia bedi waduane a eya na enye ya sekwaku an nsachi asekan se Ghana ni bia be bone amedna kugina court no plead for bargaining amia accept ya na enye Wontumi
ande nenye Wontumi
de din kan sa plea bargaining homra yi nyina ye MPP abana de ba ni nyina ne se so be ya aban adwuma ana ofa aban japade wo ye bone ti aban no wi aban ni sika na sa aban ni hu se wa wia na afi oba ba gini sika do kugina court o timi kopacho se sika ne mawia na ye 2 cities ba de media manaka 1 city enti 1 city ni je asotwe wo ho ne te so mame eno ani plea bargaining na de enti a Wontumi deserve say attorney general akra be accept that plea bargaining na wa se bio na sotwe no so number na nine ye Wontumi eko EXIM Bank. This EXIM Bank a bank before Mahama Efra Bemu or establish ye a export and importers mona monko say obi bia opese odenia makwa manane because abani say ye pese export ye more na ye economy ni nkwa say import driven ti export more and obi bia watimi adane bibie ni ti say raw material say koko say aduane na pese de kwa manane koton ni nya foreign and nebo ma esidi ni gina no e no de sa bank ne baaye say yemfa moa sa nkrofo no ena Wontumi aban aba Wontumi kwa Wontumi say odo abro fo 100,000 acres tio Wontumi say odo abro fo 100,000 acres anya bisa ne say na 100,000 acres abro na akodo no emfaso be na be maye nti a ewo say ye de o man Ghana sika ebe odwetire Wontumi say 1 odi be kreti adwuma ama Ghana mabunu enya bi aye enti say sika 30 million na wo hwehwe no yemfa ma no odi betia Ghana mabunu ka afọ madwuma wo magya bi aye na youth unemployment no akofom don't forget say ne Wontumi say open national chairman no Wontumi say obe national chairman obe make sure say MPP ni Ghana fo mabunu benya adwuma aye ti Wontumi kwa EXIM Bank say ni reasons a wode kwaji loan say odo abrofo 100,000 acres na 100,000 acres no obefa Ghana mabunu adwuma no amoma adwuma aye afe so obeton fidie na san fidie no behia ses ka ne bi no de aye enti abrofo no has nothing to do with export because na bro na okodo the target was not to export and a bank no so a specific export omo mde ni amakwa ma no ne mo court na ne court be di na sema na Wontumi akoka kire attorney general say mesrawo 30 million no metua me patro bi ade aka ni metua na mum masotwe abetweme no te so mame na yeso agye atum say yes sika ba be di ho nto de wa wagye atum di a ene ha ho no ye beji sika ne pepepe agi hu interest asa atwe na so fully tina make say bi obi a deserve say be accept ni plea bag na nye Wontumi mo pa monya audit omo report about chese sika no oje ye no wo de koye ni personal business ni Wontumi TV Wontumi radio na ye misinforming Ghanaians Wontumi TV ni Wontumi radio no na presenter tena ka tere Ghana for say December 7th ni entuba omi abato na enu achi no electoral commission be decide other candidate na o ma kan so beto maba misinformation Wontumi media do de koye ye no sani pawe ya accept plea bargain ekasi ye ti wa so twen no so because wa giatum no nothing prevent Ghana say sa $30 million no plus interest ya beje because me no say Ghana buy freeze Wontumi account over 50 million Ghana cedis dem over 50 million Ghana cedis dem ya won properties ne palace a wo si wo Kumase oko Boteman agree say ho no MPP for chair ne sebra Wontumi
really
Boteman baby Kwame Nkrumah animal husbandry and ekona kwa so benya se biwa asase kra adwunso guso abansa ase a o matoni nyina o mo che ne sebra to Wontumi de ho okọ mo ba kire Wontumi property.
That's what they went to court with, and they want someone should be jailed for this. The next one, and I believe that one is very important to the Ghanaian people,
right?
And so I want to address it: the Canamanto fire incident. The reason why it is very important to the Ghanaian people is because a certain perception has been sold out there that Madam Sedina Tameklo is so wicked that monies that were meant for fire victims, she chopped it. And so she must go to jail. And that is what riles up people in Ghana a lot. That is why most people are angry in Ghana. But you know what happened in court? Do you know who was PW1? Sticker. We all know Sticker, right?
Yeah.
In Shayeso MP, Sticker. New Patriotic Party MP for Inshaeso, Sticker, was PW1. At the time, he was Maslock boss. Do you know what happened in court? The Canamanto fire incident, in summary, is that a total of 1.46 million Ghana cedis was approved to be distributed to Canamanto fire victims through, Joadifo Adamfo Savings and Loans, which Madam Sedinam Tameklo is alleged to have taken 579,800 cedis of that money for herself. That is the allegation. Then the duty was on them to show that she indeed took that money. You know who they invited to court, as I said? Sticker. Sticker came to court. And for our purposes, go to page 81 of the judgment. Go to page 81 and 82 if you are listening to me now and read. Sticker came to court and Sticker was asked about this particular money. The one who was incumbent CEO of Maslock. And he said that on that particular matter of Madam Sedinam Tameklo appropriating monies meant for Canamanto victims,
yes,
that issue is no longer material. Sticker said that in court. The prosecution's own witness, the person the learned Godfrey Dami Esquire, took to court to testify on behalf of the state that Madam Sedinam Tameklo stole money meant for Canamanto fire victims, went to court and said that that issue is no longer material because he has found that the money was used for the intended purpose. Please go to page 81 and 82 of the judgment. Go there now. Sticker himself. And in all of this, have you noticed that Sticker has not commented on this matter? Have you noticed that Sticker, who was Maslock boss after Madam Sedinam Tameklo, has never at any point in time commented on this matter? Because his testimony in court is contrary to what the New Patriotic Party wants you to believe. Sticker, who was the New Patriotic Party's appointee to Maslock after Madam Sedinam Tameklo, said that the money was used for its purpose. And he was asked again, how did you come to the conclusion that the money was used for its purpose? He said that we do external and internal checks. Read the judgment, page 81 and 82. Read the judgment. We did external and internal checks. When he was asked what he meant by external checks, he said that his checks from Bafo Ewa and Associates, the institution that did the audit and said that Madam Sedinam Tameklo stole money, their checks from that same institution shows that the money was used from its intended purpose. But then when they were going to court, they went with an audit report that does not include this finding. Doesn't it look to you like deliberate skewing of documents for purposes of nailing somebody? When Sticker, who was the CEO of Maslow, says that his checks with the very institution that did the audit said the money was used for its intended purpose. That's the external checks he claimed. The internal check, that is his check from Maslow as an institution, shows that the money was used for its intended purpose. But the audit reports, which they tendered before court, does not include the aspect where they said the money was used for. It was a deliberate, framing of an individual with the purposes of achieving a political intent. I am not in the business of declaring people innocent. Because even in the study of law, they will tell you that people are declared not guilty. There's only a presumption that they are innocent. But when proceedings happen in court, they are either determined to be guilty or not guilty. Not guilty is not the same as innocent.
Innocent, right.
I am not in the business of going to declare people innocent or not. But when you follow this presentation, and I can tell you, I am here myself to verify it. The judgment is here. We can all go into it. That the things I am saying are incontrovertible. If you follow these things, does it lead to a conclusion that the prosecution was able to establish guilt in the matter? And what I am shocked at, in fact, I am in complete awe, that a prosecution's witness comes to court to contradict the prosecution's case, but the person was convicted on that charge. If I haul you before court, Joshua, I said you have stolen money, and I said my witness is Counsel Kwame. Counsel Kwame, who I have brought as a witness that you, Joshua, have stolen money, comes to court and says that, oh, that issue is no longer needed because he has discovered that the money I claim you have stolen was actually used for its intended purpose. How do we jail you? How do we jail you?
Right.
You tell me. Do you think you should go to jail? Do you think you should go to jail? Sticker went to court as CEO of Maslock. PW1 was Sticker, Inshaeso MP. New Patriotic Party MP for Inshaeso. Went to court and said that the money they claimed, which was meant for Canamanto 5, and I am emphasizing this. You will notice that I have gone over this the second time. I'm emphasizing it because
as you wrap up for me.
In this our politics, when people want to destroy your reputation, when they want to finish you kwata, they pick issues that will whip up people's emotions against you, make people hate you. Because it is easy for you to make people hate someone if you say that, oh, people's stores were burnt, and then monies were meant for them, and the person stole it. It is very easy to do that. And so the MPP deliberately framed this woman with that and said that she took monies belonging to Canamanto fire victims. Only for the MPP sticker, Inshaeso MP, then CEO of Maslock, as PW1, to go to court and go and say that, no, it is not true.
Yeah.
That the money was used for its intended purpose. Page 81 and 82, read the judgment.
Very well.
They are very angry when we tell them to read the judgment. And do you know why they are angry when we tell them to read the judgment?
Why?
Oh, they know very well that. I have read it. They know, of course, you have read it. You have read, but your colleagues in the New Patriotic Party get very angry when you say read the judgment. And I don't know why they get angry. Because on what basis would you be able to make a commentary on a judgment you have not read? But they are angry when we say read the judgment because of these things. They know very well that if you tell the average Ghanaian that as a politician, because see, and the politicians, we should be careful.
Yes, the time is up.
Please, he spoke for 18 minutes. I'm on my 14th minute.
I'm the one bearing the time. You started at 24, it's 42.
Let me summarize. They go, and as politicians, we should be careful if we start, because you know why? The public has a perception that all politicians are involved in one shady thing or the other. That is what they think. Okay? And if I pick him as a politician, and I decide that because the public already has that perception, let me go and tell them things that make him look like the devil itself. It is easy to make the public believe that.
Yeah.
They also know that that same public is a reasoning public. And so when the facts are before them, for them to analyze whether or not he indeed did the evil things we said he has done. That reasoning public will say, but if these are the things you are saying, then it is not true. So they are angry when we tell the public that read the facts. They are angry when we tell them to read the facts. What they did to Madam Sedinam Tameklo should not happen to anybody. Okay. Especially when their own people, Sticker, went to court. Okay. To go and say that she did not do it.
The point is well made.
We should be very, very, very careful with the things we are doing in the name